from Panama. So we got a couple of nice. Panamanian players so far.
Yeah. And you can see right there sitting beside Chris is
NGL Brent.
Yep, teammate and best friend Brent. Again, he's done really well at Wednesday Night Fights. Played in fact, a couple of weeks ago, he played a match of his life and defeated Snake Eyes, who he's always had trouble with. But he did it with Kent.
Right, that's the thing.
The key,
yeah. He has switched to Sagat Oni a couple of times. But yeah, he did it with Kent.
Yep.
So Goken for Gabo.
Okay.
Okay.
Good stuff. Good character choice.
Well, Velociraptor has given Chris a lot of Goken experience.
Right.
But, you know, I'm very interested to see other Gokens play. Don't get to see that character too often, and I feel like he's good enough that we should see him more often.
Oh, yeah, and he got some pretty significant buffs in Ultra.
Yeah, I think that he's gone from having one of the worst wake-up games in the game when he first came out to now having one of the best.
Yep, I agree.
That EX Tatsu is so good.
Like every version, it got buffed just a tiny bit, and now it is probably one of the most solid wake-ups in the game.
It's all added up.
Yep.
Now let's see how he plays this. Okay, Chris getting in immediately, so testing his opponent to see maybe what the anti-air is.
And again, you know, we mentioned Chris does well at Wednesday Night Fights, but hasn't had as much success in a lot of other events. He's traveled, for example, to a Canada tournament, you know, hasn't done as well as a lot of the other Wednesday Night Fights players traveling around yet.
By the way, this is winners, but it's only winners semifinals.
Okay. Gabo's looking, okay, he had the chance there. He had the corner situation, but here comes Chris. Nice. Gets the throw.
I really like a lot of what Chris did there. He tested Goken the anti-air immediately. As soon as the round started, he got in. That's an important thing to know. If Goken's not going to get those anti-airs, then you can get in. And that's exactly what Chris has been doing. Now he's approaching on the ground.
Okay, good throw from Gabo. See them both doing that. He's catching him with the light attack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that's so good now. It hits so much lower than he used to. Oh, here we go. Gets a crumple. But he did do a back dash, so he didn't quite get the combo that he could have had he forward dashed.
Right. Wow, speaking of forward dashes, focus dash. Chris is in.
Oh, and then goes for the empty jump.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that stops cross-ups.
Now, what's Gabo going to do? I don't think he can just play zoning. I don't think that's going to work.
He's got to get in there somehow, but wow, great reaction from Chris with a neutral jump roundhouse.
Yeah, and Goken didn't have enough life. If he had done the parry, you know he has a parry out of that.
Yep.
If he had done the parry, he would have lost anyway. Just didn't have enough life to take that.
Basically, whenever you have a little bit of life left and you do, say, for example, focus or something that it does armor, it drains the rest of the white life and then kills you off. So.
Again, the jump at the start. Chris, you know, he saw that that's a legit opening for him. Makes it pay off again. And now Chris with the corner.
Oh, empty jump. Oh, that's one of his favorite tricks is try to go for that counter hit close forward. And again, an EX counter to stop the cross-up. But, you know, I don't think Chris is worried.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah,
he's been able to approach with jump attacks and with focus dash almost with impunity.
Right.
Match point now.
And, you know, this is a key thing. You know, you mentioned this about showing your shenanigans on stream, you know, in case other people are watching. You notice that Chris has just found a style that's been working, and he's just continued with it. He's been very aggressive, very offensive. He hasn't really had any reason to change up his style, so he's not going to do anything different.
And now Gabo seems like he might have changed up his style, and it's working out so far. More offense for him. Hasn't really been playing that so far. Chris shuts it down.
Go, yep. All the mix-ups coming from Chris.
Oh, man, that's a lot. Oh, red focus. First raw red focus we've seen. It's used as a punish. Does cost 2 bars.